Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So you're thinking about living in London? Well, you're in for an adventure. London isn't just the capital of the UK, it's a buzzing global city where history, culture and modern life all come together. But let's be real, moving here can be exciting and overwhelming at the same time. In this guide, I'll walk you through everything you need to know about living in London, from the cost of living and where to stay to transport, jobs, lifestyle and more. Let's start with the big one, money. London is one of the most expensive cities in Europe, and rent is usually the biggest chunk of your budget. In central areas, you're looking at around £1,700 or more each month. If you go a bit further out, rent usually drops to somewhere between £1,200 and £1,600. On top of that, utilities like gas, electricity, water and internet add about £200 a month. Groceries? Expect to spend between £250 and £400. And then there's transport. Travel passes usually cost between £150 and £300, depending on where you live. That's why a lot of people share flats or move slightly outside the city to save money. So where should you live? Well, it depends on your lifestyle. If you're young and love nightlife, places like Shoreditch, Clapham or Brixton are really popular. Families usually prefer quieter, greener spots like Richmond, Greenwich or Wimbledon. And if you're a student, you'll probably end up around Camden, Hackney or Stratford, all lively and affordable compared to central London. Remember, London is split into zones. Zone 1 is central but expensive, while outer zones are cheaper but mean a longer commute. Getting around London is actually pretty straightforward. The city has 11 tube lines, loads of buses, many of which run all night, and even a cycle scheme if you like biking. Most people use an Oyster card or just tap with contactless, which makes things super easy. If you're new to the city, definitely download the City Mapper app. It'll give you the best routes in real time. And honestly, sometimes walking is the fastest way, especially if you're in central London. When it comes to jobs, London is full of opportunities. It's one of Europe's biggest financial hubs, but it's also growing fast in tech, media, fashion, and the creative industries. Average salaries sit somewhere between £35,000 and £50,000 a year, and of course finance and tech roles tend to pay more. The work culture is professional and pretty fast-paced, but there's also a big social scene after hours, especially in pubs. If you're moving to London for studies or with family, education is a big plus here. The city has some of the best universities in the world, like University College London, King's College, Imperial, and the London School of Economics. For kids, state schools are free, but competition for spots in good ones can be tough. That's why a lot of expats choose private or international schools instead. Here's the fun part, lifestyle. London is packed with things to do. And honestly, you'll never be bored. Many of the city's top museums are free, such as the British Museum, the Natural History Museum, and Tate Modern. If you love theatre, the West End is incredible, with shows running every night. Food is another highlight. You can grab street food from Borough Market, try international dishes on Brick Lane, or splash out at one of London's many Michelin-starred restaurants. And let's not forget the green spaces. Hyde Park, Hampstead Heath, and Richmond Park are perfect if you want to escape the busy city for a bit. Healthcare in London is provided by the NHS, which means it's free at the point of use once you're a resident. All you need to do is register with a local GP and you're set. There are private options too, but they can get pricey. As for safety, London is generally safe, but like any big city, you'll want to keep an eye out for pickpockets in busy areas. If you're taking a taxi, stick to licensed black cabs or use trusted apps like Uber or Bolt. So what's it really like living here? Let's break it down. The pros. London is one of the most diverse cities in the world, full of opportunities, with an amazing transport network and endless things to do. The cons. It's expensive, it can feel crowded, and both the housing and job markets are very competitive. At the end of the day, living in London is an unforgettable experience. It's a city that challenges you, but also rewards you with opportunities, culture, and a lifestyle like no other. If you plan well, budget smart, and embrace everything London has to offer, you won't just survive here, you'll thrive. So, are you ready to make London your new home?